Hello, 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 and welcome to our pre-potluck recap. Currently, we have got match in for the potluck, 100% adults. So it should be interesting to see how that goes down, see if they are 100% good. Anyway, we did pretty good this last one. It was a bit of a clean sweep, to be honest. 85 stars to 18. I'm only really showing it because there were some pretty slick attacks that deserve some daylight. We were about 18 hours in and they hadn't even got one attack in, so I don't know what that was all about. But yeah, it was a pretty good performance from us, I think. We had a good time. They just didn't even attack. It was awful. They didn't even three-star one of us. Nice try, guys. Anyway, let's commence with Cypher's recap first. So we will show Cypher's triple 10. I mean, it's a Town Hall 10 with heroes worse than mine, so that's saying something. But anyway, he starts with a cheeky little Queen Walk down here. A little bit of funneling as well on the outside, because all these bases on the outside, they're not in range of any of those defenses like air troops here, so he just gets rid of them, get rid of all the trash. Anyway, Queen Walk starts going down the side here. Sort of getting rid of a bit of the trash. I'll speed up a bit because there's not much going on. And nice job. Uses uses the hogs down here to get the CC out. Then the Queenie can take care of it. Aggro's the other queen as well. Perfect. Everything in one go. And then just as everything's coming over, get rid of all the crap from the CC. And as soon as that dragon's gone, he can start getting on with the rest of the attack. So what he's actually going on is extended mass Valk, but he kind of uses the golem to do a bit of funneling here on the side as well. So he puts the golem here, that goes through giants as well, and Valks as well. He brings them down in a sec. And basically, what that does, actually no, sorry, wizards behind it, not Valks. And what that does is they create a funnel going down here on the right, meaning that when he brings all the Valks in up here on the left, they go straight for the centre, which is exactly what you need on those gold walls as well. So yeah, the Valks go in, rages them, and that middle compartment is pretty much destroyed. There's just nothing else going on there. It does a heal, freeze, and then I think that last rage is about to go down, yeah. And then Bob's your uncle. I mean, that's pretty much sorted. They're going to go off to the right. These guys are going off to the left. There's pretty much nothing left going on. Doesn't he really need his king's ability? He could have swagged it at the end. I think he does. Come on, give us a little swag. There you go. There's my swag. There's some pretty good swags here. Bit of a shoddy base, to be honest. But nice triple anyway. Good job, mate. Next, there's a pretty sweet triple of their top 9. It's Dusky. It's just kind of like your go-to comp at the moment, sort of like combining the giants, the hogs, the Valks, the bowlers, everything all in one. It just works quite well, especially on bases like this. So he throws the giants in, it does the standard funneling around it. Gets rid of all the trash, and then basically puts all the heroes, all the Valks, all the bowlers down. It is a bit of a spam attack in terms of placement, and you just kind of have to be very careful with your spell placement. So you'll see here, but he does do this very nicely. The CC gets taken care of, and all of the troops end up going up the top right. But I mean, some bowlers go here, and I think one healer stays in there, but they pretty much get wrecked. So yeah, it all goes up on the top right here, and because the healers stay there, and you've got the giants and the bulk of the troops going up here, you see what's actually left of all the attacks, of all the defending structures. There's pretty much nothing left now. He's still got 7 hogs and a heal. Like, he might not even need the hogs. He probably could have come around and destroyed that without the hogs, but he puts them in anyway. And yeah, completely wrecks it. Look, nothing left there. Absolutely nothing left. Still got that hill left. I think because Dusty does like a little swag as well. He wanted to hold on to that so that he could do his swag. Do you like showing off? There we go. But I mean, if you can do it, why the hell not? It looks good. Oh, talking of swags, actually, um, I was talking with Penny last night. We might do a strat vid on how to dick swag, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Anyway, next Rossi on number 11. I think this one was pretty sweet. Um, I like this stack. Uh, it's a really nice combo. These are some of my favourite attacks at the moment, where you just kind of see a very well placed kill squad and queen walk can essentially destroy a lot of the air defense in a base. So then you can get rid of the rest of it with with your air troops, and I just quite like that. It's just a bit more thought in placement and nicely well thought out. So it starts with the queen walk up here, breaks her into the compartment with some wall breakers, and actually that's quite good because it manages to eventually lure the CC, though it does take its sweet time about it. It's a bit close actually. Gets the golem and funnels that one into this top compartment as well. So the golem's actually, you're going to put a jump down here, and it's going to come in here with the bowlers and the other hero behind. They're just going to actually come in here and take care of hopefully the queen when she comes into this compartment here, and everyone else around. So do you see that very, very close that the CC went towards the queen and not the others? That was a matter of seconds, really. But yeah, right over here, straight in, and as soon as that last air defense is down, he can basically wreck the rest of the base. Keep one rage for it. Yeah, then it's down, hound down here, and then hound at the top as well. Yeah, perfect, mate. After that, you can kind of do it on double speed because there's not much else left to do. Puts the rage down right on the final, getting all the loons to the air defense, and then after that, it's clean up, shmeen up. It's just like pretty much done. Could have swagged the poison as well, but he is a gentleman. Just look at all the damage that is left at the end. There's loons up there, loons down here, all the bowlers, queen and wizard still. I mean, that's a pretty well executed attack, mate. Well done. That was pretty sweet. Next, Abby is proving himself time and time again. As Penny was saying to me last night, he actually, look at this, he actually went to the Dark Elixir barracks and pressed the Witch Cook icon, not once, but twice. He is a brave man. He triples this attack. See, I'm still wary of witches because, like, although Abby plans the attacks and stuff, it does go a little bit south later on, and I just question whether witch space, for all it's worth, is worth what it gives in terms of quality to the army. And actually, I'm still not sure on that. It just does a little bit of extra tanking, but not a mass amount. So he lures the CC out on the left-hand side, then gets rid of it with everyone here. Because, I mean, like, all those skellies are just getting destroyed anyway by the dragon. Puts the jump down and rages it. So basically the middle centre of that gets pretty wrecked. And I think he initially thinks, oh, I'm going to go start getting rid of these mortars and come down the left-hand side. But then he changes tact. I don't know if that was just sort of to get him to funnel in a bit more to go up the top. But then he just like throws all of the hogs down here on the left, which is brave because, I mean, there is a high amount of damage going on there. But, I mean, you know, he does get the triple in the end. I did think it was risky putting them all in this one bit here because they're bound to split up if you put them halfway and this defense is going up and down. So those hogs there eventually died off. And you put the last 10 down here. But I think what really saved this attack more than anything was probably the amount of hogs he brought. He brought 17. It's no mean feat to sort of like plan for 17. But you know, it worked. They sort of worked their way around, and because there's not too much distance between all the compartments, there's not much time relative to all the other larger compartment bases for the hogs to get targeted and attacked. So you get like what, 3 hogs left at the end there, 3 little puppies. Yes, you see, it does make me question whether the witches are worthwhile, but you know, it does work. Look at that. he goes to clean up and he does smash the rest of the base. So you can't complain, can you? I'm just being a critical mess. Critical mess. Anyway, you secured the 3-star, so fantastic job, mate. Finally, on 21, base did a very nice attack. I really like this one. As Penny was saying again, we were chatting on Discord last night, and you can just tell he's planning stuff for each portion of the base. So he would say, "Oh, I'll use this to get rid of one section," and then you know that something else might be left. So he was like, "I'll bring 2 dragons for that." And if you look at his army composition, it's very specific to what he might need: 6 hogs, 2 dragons, like all the valves. It's very, very tailored because he's planning exactly what all the troops are going to do in the attack, and that's why it works, because there's no spam in it. It's just incredibly well thought out. So he starts off with a little queen walk. I'll just speed up a bit. Going down here in the bottom. And with this queen walk, he's basically going to get the CC, aggro the queen, 2 birds with 1 stone, really. And look at that. 2 birds and 1 stone. You probably could have put that poison on the queen and the CC. But yeah, super queen, gets rid of it. And then kind of uses the king to... It's quite nice, actually. He uses the king to take some of the damage for a bit, and then they actually join up a little bit later on. So the bowlers and Valks can get rid of this compartment here. Bowlers end up walking a bit, so I think the plan for the bowlers was to get rid of these outer compartments, whilst the Valks went into the centre, which is actually what ends up happening, because of course he planned for it. This jump goes very nicely over the top, but then if you look at that, this air defence is eventually going to get taken out. So then all the air defences are left, and all he's got left is this actually quite weak compartment here on the right when the queen's gone. So those dragons can pretty much get rid of it. That queen was nearly down to low health, but then the healers saved it. So yeah, it's a really nice attack. He's still got 5 hogs left. He didn't. I think he used 1, but that's it. And that baby drag, when it's alone, just absolutely raging through everything. And look what everything that's left now that now he's finished the attack. It's just because it was planned so well, and he brought stuff for it to go wrong. He's got 4 hogs and 1 wizard as well. He didn't even need to use those last 2. Like, well done, mate. That was a beautiful attack, really. Solid through. Anyway, that's it from us. We're now looking to have our current potluck versus 100 adults. Should be quite interesting. Thanks to a couple of lads that have joined in. I know Ed's come over from Aftermath, and I think Papa gonna wreck you is over as well. So yeah, sweet. It should be a good war. Over and out. Cheers.